What's up, everybody? This is the Average Gamer here. It's going to be my very first video on my channel. I'm going to try my hand at some gameplay commentary, starting off with Xcom 2. I'm just trying to test the waters here, see if I want to be doing this and make it kind of a hobby. Hopefully you guys find enjoyment out of it. By the end of this video, if you think I should keep going or try a different game, you guys can let me know. Or if you think that maybe, hey, this isn't for you guy, you can let me know that too. I just want to let you know that I'm running on a mid-range build, probably even lower than that. It's a pretty outdated system that I got off Craigslist a while back, and I'll post what I have in my system. It's nothing too spectacular. I kind of wanted to show that you still can be doing this kind of stuff on a low to mid-range build and still produce a decent gameplay. My settings are low, mid, or high range, depending on what it is. It's nothing too fancy. But let's just jump right into it. We're going to start playing with Xcom 2. I played this game a little bit, not too intensively, just enough to know my way around the game and how to get past some of these levels and move forward in the game. We'll start right now by starting a new game. We're going to play on the veteran difficulty. Commander and Legend actually get pretty difficult. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you can go ahead and select one of those two. Or if you're brand new to XCOM, you can go ahead and start with Rookie. That way you'll learn the game without losing too many squad members right off the bat. It's definitely important to keep your squad members intact, at least in the very beginning, and moving forward throughout the game. So we'll start with Veteran. It's a challenge appropriate for players familiar with XCOM, which is exactly where I'm at. We'll also reduce the beginner VO so we don't have too many prompts telling us what to do inside the game. For Iron Man, this basically saves your progress automatically. Every choice you make is final. I'm not going to enable that. I'm not that experienced of an XCOM player. I also want to have some leeway if I make some mistakes here. So maybe later on, if you guys want, I'll do an Iron Man just to see how far I can get without being able to go back and fix my mistakes. But if you want to see that, you can go ahead and post it, and I'll make a new series and just do that from the beginning, maybe just scratch this whole series. But we'll start without Iron Man for this first episode.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
In keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received.
Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction.
Alright, Operation Gatecrasher. Basically our objective is to sabotage the Advent Monument, neutralize all enemy forces, and plant the X4 on the monument. Now I know since I have a low tier system, I'm going to have some issues with the frames dropping at certain points of the game, so I apologize for that in advance. Hopefully I can upgrade just a little bit, so it's a little bit smoother of a transition into some of these cutscenes, but we'll get through it for now and just try to enjoy the game as much as I can.
Charges at the designated position.
Alright, let's look at our squad members here. We have Rika Mulder. We have... wow, Boside. We're going to say Bosetta. Bosida? Bosidi. We're going to call you Keb. Wow, your just name is horrible to pronounce. I apologize. We're going to call you Kebble. It's going to be easier for me. Alright, Mr. Kebble. Also have Ava Volkova and Jacqueline Petit. Alright. So, if you've never played XCOM before, I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert in it by any means. I'm sure there's about 100 tutorial videos on XCOM by now. It's a highly played game, and it's been out for a long time. So I'm not going to try to get into a big tutorial about it. I just know the basic movements. So if the first person you're watching play this game, you'll know the basic understanding. I'll try to explain a little bit, but we're just going to jump right into it. Basically, these images here show that this is half cover, not as good as full cover, but it's at least better than standing out in the open. So we're going to start moving our squad mates into position here.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Alright, so we're going to move her into full cover now.
On the move.
Get a little bit better view of our enemies over here. Alright, let's go, Kebble. Move you. Do full cover over here. I know that I'm not going to get spotted by the enemies just because of these red tiles here show where the civilians will pretty much tell the enemies where you are. They'll indicate, at least they'll break your concealment, and the enemies will know where you're at. We'll move, let's see, Ava.
Let's do this.
To full cover over here. And Rika, we'll get you all the way over here into full cover, so we're a little bit spread out.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Alright. So looks like Rika has 69 and 67% chance of a hit. You can see what's affecting that by opening the actual menu here. She has an aim bonus of 65% and a weapon range bonus of 4%, giving her a 69% chance of one of these enemies. If she had a critical chance of doing damage, it would appear over here, and also negative attributes or issues that would come up would show here too, subtracting your percent chance of hitting one of the enemies. But we're going to move our people into a good position to, let's see here, do hopefully some flanking damage.
Roger that.
If you've never seen gameplay before or have never played this game, basically the movement is you get two movements or two actions. Usually two movements. Anywhere in the blue is one movement, and then you can get all the way over to the yellow border here, which would cost you both movements. If you move in within the blue border here, you get a second action, which either you can fire, go into Overwatch, hunker down, which gives you a defense bonus, or throw a grenade, at least in these early levels. Right now, if I click and throw a grenade, I'll be able to hit just 2 of them. I mean, there's 2 different ways I might approach this, as either getting everybody to be able to ambush these enemies, or be able to throw 1 grenade and kill them all, because I want to keep my squad mates intact. So I'm just going to move her into half cover, hopefully get a little bit closer, and be able to throw this grenade to hit all 3, which I can right now. So Rika, you're going to throw the first grenade.
Catch! Multiple threats eliminated. We're visible here!
By attacking, you basically reveal your squad mates, so any future enemies, or if I didn't kill all the enemies in that certain pod, they would be able to produce a movement and then later on attack me and know where I'm at. And there's different attributes to kind of counteract that in certain classes, but I'll explain that more after we get through here.
Confirmed.
We're going to move Ava up so she's in the fight. We're also going to move Jacqueline up into full cover.
Moving.
It's a little risky having your squad individuals near a vehicle, because they do have a chance to catch fire and blow up. Right now there's not enemies around, so they're fine there, but just so you guys know, if you guys are...
Come get some.
We'll just put these people into Overwatch. It says fire on the first enemy that moves within your line of sight with a penalty to aim. Basically, you get a reaction shot that reduces a slight reduction into your accuracy, but if an enemy comes into your line of sight, they'll have a reaction shot against that enemy.
On Overwatch. Orders confirmed. On the move.
And it looks like we... Yep. Open up the pod. So they'll have a chance to move into cover or into a different position and
We're not sure
potentially
whether they chalk
attack.
it up to training or stricter mind control.
Alright, so we gotta move our people pretty quick here because we're not in the best position, but we got some full
Moving
cover.
on target location.
Ava's got a pretty good cover here. However, I believe it's Rika doesn't have very good cover. She can easily get flanked by him over here if he comes up into full cover, or the officer can come up into full cover, and she's going to be pretty much screwed. And if we move, that takes away her attack or any other sort of action she could do this turn. So it's going to be tough choices here. Where does Jacqueline want to go? There's a 45% chance on him. Move her to full cover.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Yeah, 46% chance. That's not very good. She has a 58% chance to hit him. Do not want to lose squad mates early. It's very important to keep your squad mates intact in these first missions, really throughout the whole game. We'll move him up to half cover. I know it's a vehicle that could explode, but well, we'll see if we can take him out with, which we did. That's a big win.
Taken care of.
And we got another promotion or two. 51% chance, which isn't really good, but I have a feeling even if we attack him, he's not going to die. Jacqueline, only have a 46% chance. What's your grenade like? Just out of reach. Can't even blow up his cover. Oh, that's rough. Alright, well, 46. Let's take a chance.
Not good.
Since I don't think they have grenades this early in the game. Oh man, I've already just one action with him. I could put him in Overwatch thinking that at least one of the enemies are going to move away from cover and take a aim penalty. Hopefully get him on a reaction shot with Overwatch. I think that's what I'm going to do with Kebble here. Take the 51% chance to kill one more enemy. Which she missed.
Not even close.
Yeah, not even close. Not even close. So officers have the ability to mark a certain squad member, which gives them a bonus. Bonus to their aim. So hopefully my reaction shot can kill this guy, which it does, which that's huge.
Enemy eliminated.
So that might just saved our squad member here, and we got another promotion. So. Not know. I don't think Jacqueline's got a promotion yet, so we're gonna try to get her into a position which would be able to get her a promotion. See if she has a crit chance. She doesn't.
Hit it there now.
You do though. Alright, that's good. That way Jacqueline will get a promotion here. If I can happen to throw her a grenade over there, which I can. That's a guaranteed kill.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contact.
All four of my squad members got a
Scanners are
promotion,
clear.
which is really good
-15,
moving
we have
forward
a
in this
limited
game.
window to act before Advent responds.
We neutralized all the
we
enemy
need to get those
targets.
charges planted on the double.
Go ahead and plant the charge.
Menace 1-5. Rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Look at that. First mission without a hitch. I mean, she was wounded a little bit, but I still think that's a good win. So it looks like we completed the objective. It only took 4 turns, which I think is pretty good on the first mission. Killed all 6 enemies. Fortunately, she was wounded, but we'll get through that. None of our soldiers were killed, which is super good. We got an excellent rating, which I'm super happy about. This screen, if you've never played Xcom before, basically gives you a bunch of statistics. It's the same every time you finish a mission. Our successful shot percentage was 50%. Our average damage per attack was 3.57 damage. Average enemies killed per turn was 1.5, and our average cover bonus was 3.75%. Usually these statistics gets higher throughout the game just because you have better weapons and better attributes to your squad members. Let's see, Rika did the most damage. Rika also made the most attacks. Jacqueline was the most under fire. Obviously she got hit. Ava moved the farthest, so I mean overall pretty good, I think. There we go, back at base. This awesome machine.
I never had any doubts about your capabilities, Commander. Excellent work as always.
Yeah, she's gravely wounded. 23 days, that's a long time. She almost didn't make it. Alright, so after the first mission, most of the time all 4 of your squad mates will be promoted. And then from there on out, it depends on their experience they gained per mission, how many people they've killed, and so on. And we'll just go through promote all 4 of our squad mates here.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Alright, so Rika Mulder was promoted to specialist. She gets a new ability called Aid Protocol. Basically her specialized gremlin robot is able to move to a friendly target and then give them a bonus to their defense. This is really crucial in the beginning. If one of your squad mates is in a particular, let's say it's screwed position where you think they're probably going to die or get hit pretty hard, this will give them, I think, a plus 20 defense to their already cover bonus. So it's for the next turn only. Basically, the specialist can be put into 2 different categories, and you can select each one at different levels. So her next promotion will be corporal. You can either choose a battle medic or a combat hacker skill, and that doesn't really determine which way on the next sergeant. So if you chose a battle medic attribute and on the next promotion to sergeant you picked a combat hacker, you can do that. You can pick and choose. You only can pick one of them per promotion, so you have to kind of weigh your options when you choose attributes when they do get promoted, but right now we can't choose. They give you an automatic lead protocol for your first squaddy promotion.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Alright, so Jacqueline was promoted to Ranger. She has a slash ability, attack any enemy within movement range with your sword, which is almost a guarantee hit chance. I've had instances where they miss and that really messes you up, but you can promote her through the scout or the assault. It kind of depends on what you want with her, with this Ranger. A lot of these have a lot of concealment and being able to go back in concealment, and this has to do with a lot more damage and a lot more sword attacks. You'll see that as she gets promoted throughout these.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Alright, so Kebble is now a Grenadier. He can launch a grenade rather than throwing them. Allows for greater range and grenade capacity, so he should be able to carry 2 grenades now and be able to throw that grenade a lot farther, which is really useful. If he's farther away, he can launch 2 grenades now and be able to at least have a guaranteed chance of doing damage instead of being able to shoot maybe with a lower percent chance. You can promote him through the demolitions expert or the heavy gunner. They have different attributes, obviously, more demolition oriented and more heavy gunner. This usually has suppression, or I shouldn't say usually, always has suppression or demolition for cover and stuff like that.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Alright, so Ava is now our new sharpshooter. Target enemies with squad mate's sight, provided that there is a line of sight to the target, which is very useful. I tend to like having sharpshooters in my squad. Just because they're in the background, they don't get injured a lot. You can promote them a lot faster, I personally believe, because they're not getting injured and they're usually in the fight or in a lot more missions compared to, say, a ranger that's up close taking damage. So they have attributes for snipers for long range attacks and heavier attacks. Gunslinger attributes usually have to deal with her pistol and being able to attack multiple targets using the pistol, or get a free attack using the pistol. Each time they get promoted, they'll have an aim bonus, a will bonus, and different attributes towards their skills and their actual attributes like their health and mobility and stuff like that. The reason it's so important to have all 4 of your squad members, now you have all 4 promoted classes, and that way you can specialize in each one of these now moving forward in the game. You also get a couple artifacts. You get a trooper corpse and an officer corpse, at least in the first mission, 5 trooper corpse, 1 officer corpse for every one you killed. This way you can do research on them and get better equipment for your squad mates moving forward when you do some research. And that does it for
Commander to the research labs.
the first episode on my channel. Leave a comment down below if you think I should continue with this series, what I should do better, if I should change a game, or maybe give up game commentary altogether. I don't know. I'm probably going to do another one just for the heck of it. It kind of makes the game more enjoyable.
The propaganda machine is running full steam.
And I think it makes me get more involved in the game and kind of talk through it. If you think I should explain more stuff, let me know. If you think I did too much explaining, you guys already know it's been out forever. And you guys already know it. You just want to see some gameplay and see how I work through the game. Just let me know down in the comment below, and I hope I see you in the next video.